Hey guys, Josh Macin from the Detox Dudes here. I want to share with you my miracle food poisoning remedy. A year and a half ago, I was in the mountains of Peru and I just finished a 10-day juice fast. And I finished the fast and broke it with a chicken soup from the street in the mountains of Peru. And an hour after eating that soup, maybe even as soon as a half hour, I had the most intense gurgle guts I have ever had in my life. 10 minutes later, I was throwing up. 30 minutes after that, I had the most crazy Hershey squirts you could ever imagine, diarrheaing all over the place. I was literally thought I was gonna die. I spent 10 days throwing up and shitting before I dragged myself to the hospital, where I got some IVs and electrolytes and antibiotics, and finally I was able to conquer it. But I couldn't do it on my own. If I would have had this protocol with me in the mountains of Peru, wow, what a traumatizing experience I would have been saved from. Okay, so you eat something funky, bring this with you, this protocol, anywhere you go overseas, okay, especially where they don't have the same food regulations as the United States or the EU, okay? And here it goes, ready? Step one, you got the gurgle guts, you're overseas, you're by yourself, you're like, holy shit, what do I do? That's okay, you brought a couple different supplements with you and you're safe. Step one, I took what I do, okay, because I'm not a licensed aromatherapist and I'm not able to give you doses with essential oils. What I did to get rid of my food poisoning that I got a couple months ago, this just totally wiped it out, was 10 drops of oregano essential oil. This is Healing Solutions essential oil. You can get a better company if you'd like, doTERRA or Young Living. 10 drops of this and 10 drops of garlic oil orally, okay? So you would take it and you would either put water in your mouth to dilute the oils, and you would do 10 of oregano. You could do 5 and 5 because it's so strong and it will burn your mouth. And then you can do 10 of garlic. Garlic shouldn't burn your mouth too much. Or you can put all 20 drops in an empty capsule and take it that way. Make sure you drink water afterwards so that it doesn't get really intense into your stomach, okay, and your stomach lining. Okay, so you did that, you feel a little bit better, you get a little bit of a sweat going from the bugs dying and the bacteria dying. Step two, you're gonna take, wrong step. Step two, you are going to take Entreosgel. Okay, this is an intelligent silica binder from Russia, okay, originally from Czech Republic, I believe. And this is being used to revolutionize health and gut health in Europe, okay? This is an incredible binder that binds to heavy metals and plastics and all kinds of bacteria. It's really safe, and the recommended dose is like 2 tablespoons in water. I've used a whole bottle in a day. And in fact, for my food poisoning, I used a whole bottle. Start with a half a bottle if you don't feel safe doing a whole bottle. But you would take a half a bottle and put it in 8 ounces of water, shake it up and drink it, okay? Step 3, an hour later, you're gonna take another binder, okay? One of 2 binders. Either green bentonite clay, or any bentonite clay rather, okay? You'll take, if it's liquid bentonite clay, you can take 2 ounces of it. If it's the powdered bentonite clay, take about a half of a tablespoon, okay? And put it in 8 ounces of water and drink that. Another binder you could use is activated coconut charcoal. You can get bulletproof coconut charcoal, or you can get bulk coconut charcoal from a company called Prescribed for Life, okay? So, step 1, 10 drops of garlic oil, 10 drops of oregano oil. 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, you have your Entreosgel, okay? An hour later, after the Entreosgel, you're gonna take either bentonite clay, a tablespoon, or coconut charcoal, a half a tablespoon. Okay, you can even go higher than a half a tablespoon. You can do a full tablespoon of coconut charcoal in 10 ounces of water. The more binders you use, the more water you need to drink. Okay, now you're pretty much there. You're pretty much 99% of the way there. You could wipe out the crappy food that you ate. You could wipe out the bugs from that alone. If you want to make sure, if you absolutely need to be on point the next day, make sure you drink a laxative tea the night before bed. And that following morning, you'll wake up, you'll have a great bowel movement, and all of that junk and all of the bugs are going to be binded to the binders and out of your system, and you will feel like a different person. Something that could have crippled you for days on end, especially when overseas, could have ruined a vacation for you, could get completely mitigated from this simple remedy. I'm going to go over it one more time, okay? Step 1, 10 drops of oregano oil and 10 drops of garlic oil, okay? 20 to 30 minutes later, at least a half a bottle of Entreosgel, you can find it on Amazon, in 8 ounces of water, drink that. You'll already start feeling better. You might be getting the sweats from the essential oils, killing the bugs, and the intensity of the essential oils. An hour later, either half of a tablespoon of powdered bentonite clay or 2 ounces of liquid bentonite clay, or a full half a tablespoon to a full tablespoon of activated coconut charcoal. If you're taking bulletproof coconut charcoal, you can take 6, even 8 caps. If you're taking the bulk charcoal, just use a spoon, and you don't even have to be exact with the dose. You can take a full tablespoon if you want, half a tablespoon. Just make sure you're getting 2 different kinds of binders in. That night, you want to be super sure about it. Drink a Gaia laxative tea or a traditional medicinal smooth move. You will wake up the next morning feeling like a different man. A little bonus, if you want, you can bring a $10 bottle of neem oil with you. Neem oil has been a lifesaver for me. It says that it's not for internal use. I've used probably over 10 bottles of these internally, totally in a safe manner. And not at once, of course, but if you want to just take 5 or so drops of neem oil internally with the garlic and oregano oil, if it's a really intense bug. If it's Peruvian mountain chicken soup that's been sitting there and had goats pooping in it for 1 year, aged chicken soup, that might be a case where you need some supercharged neem oil. Alrighty guys, if you want to subscribe, please do. You can also join our free Facebook group where tons of valuable information is being given, and I make videos and I post, and Robert, my business partner, the other half of the Detox dudes, is also posting. So yeah guys, miracle remedy for food poisoning. Talk to your physician about it because I'm not a doctor. Take care guys.